Well, Utah State's QB room this year, it's solid. Logan Bonner returns after a career year. Cooper Legaz back after winning the LA Bowl. Enter Levi Williams. He was starting for the Wyoming Cowboys last season, but he chose to leave, and he found a new home in Logan. He arrived in time for spring ball, stayed in Logan over the summer break, and now he says he's ready for his shot if and when it comes.
It kind of began towards kind of the end of the season. I'd kind of figured out that it just wasn't the place that I wanted to be in. Not necessarily because I wasn't playing, because I was, obviously, but just being surrounded by people who can, mentor me in the way that I wanted to be mentored, and I just felt like that wasn't there at Wyoming. So I decided to leave and, wait a bunch of different schools. And actually, this was going to be my second choice, but then I had a friend call me about my first choice, and he was like, hey, this was about to go down. They're about to fire their whole staff. And it's like, okay, I'll go to Utah State. And literally probably 2 weeks after I got here, the whole staff at that school had been fired. So
talk about the conversations that you had with Coach Anderson. When I spoke with him a week ago, he said that he didn't expect to be looking into the transfer portal, but then one of his quarterbacks left, and you were there. How did that interaction go?
He direct messaged me on Twitter, as all the coaches do nowadays, but he was really great. He talked to me every day. I had someone from the staff at least talk to me every single day, which was awesome, and I always knew that they were always wanting me, and that's a huge part of going somewhere is you want to be wanted where you're going.
So you're coming to a program that they've got a successful returning quarterback. Cooper Legaz showed that he can play at a high level, winning the bowl game. Do you like having that competition within the quarterback room? I
love having that. Iron sharpens iron, and those guys are really great dudes, and we all bring different stuff to the table as far as our game and stuff like that. But I'm just excited to compete against those guys, and they're all a bunch of great dudes. We all chop it up in the meeting room and have fun, listen to music and stuff like that.
Biggest difference between Logan and Laramie?
Size, wind. Non-existent wind here, and it's a lot warmer, so yeah.
What do you remember about that game last year against the Aggies? Obviously that's one that Utah State would have liked to have had back.
Yeah, I remember we were going to be really aggressive. We knew that they were going to blitz a lot defensively, and so we were going to use it to our advantage. It was a really good day for me. Had a lot of fun. My family and my fiance's family was there, which was really cool to perform in front of them, but it was a really good game, and I enjoyed it very much.
What about this offensive system that they have here, do you think is what helps make this Aggie team successful on that side of the ball?
The offense is a NASCAR, and so if you're going to drive a NASCAR, you got to know what you're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, like in spring ball, there's going to be mistakes made. And so I didn't expect to learn the full playbook in the spring, and I know I was hard on myself, and that's an area that I need to work on. But, just learning all of that and then grasping where people fit in, how motions are supposed to go, stuff like that. That's just real minute stuff, but are really important to the game and getting people open and scheme and stuff like that. So I'm just excited to kind of know what I'm doing in the driver's seat now.